Hi, everyone. Bobbie LaPorte here again with my, my weekly leadership tip for 2023 called It's Race Day, where I help you close the gap between thinking and doing. There's a time to train and a time to race. So as we continue to see layoffs and reorgs, one of the more common curveballs to come along with all of these is that you might often end up reporting to someone new. Sometimes that's a positive thing. Maybe your new boss is someone you've admired and a talented leader who actively supports his or her team. But in other cases, it could be a much less desirable change, a situation that could be seen as a step backward for you, possibly even a career derailer. And this was the exact situation recently with one of my clients. Like many of his peers post-reorg, he was told he had a new boss. This was not the first time and likely not the last that this would happen. So, in my experience, most leaders would just accept this news and just be resigned to a new reporting structure, almost numb to just one more change. And they would probably also, frankly, be happy just to have a job and thinking that they would invest just the minimum amount of time getting to know their new boss because, hey, there's probably another change just around the corner. And instead keep a low profile, sort of staying under the radar. But that's not the approach that my client took. He opted to use this as an opportunity to think about what the optimum reporting structure could be, to see if there were other possibilities that could increase the visibility and impact that he and his team could have. Basically, to take what others might consider a risk and suggest an alternative to what he was presented with. He was of the mind that he did have a choice in this matter, that he did actually have options. And he used his personal agency to influence where he and his team could land. So when I meet with leaders in this situation, I encourage them to ask these questions. Who else in the organization does your team support? Where does your work intersect with other functions? And how could this change actually increase your value contribution to the organization? Asking yourself these questions while things are in flux could mean the difference between just another stop on the reporting structure carousel and a path forward that creates real possibilities for you and your team. And as for my client, his team landed in a much more impactful, visible, and highly resourced department, with a leader who also viewed this change as an opportunity to increase his value and impact in the organization. So I hope that's instructive. If the situation ever happens with you, I definitely would encourage you to think about it that way. And I also hope the week coming up is one of doing, of taking action. Because remember, there's a time to race and a time to train. It's race day. All right, everyone, have a great week. I'll see you next Monday.